Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today we're going to be doing a Will I Buy It video. I have decided to change the name back to the original created by Samantha March. I always add my videos, my pick it up or put it offs, to her community playlist because it was her idea. She started this whole shebang and I've just decided to change my title to be the same as hers so that people really know what this video is about, rather than trying to come up with something new that just, frankly, it wasn't as good, was it? It was confusing and it was long and I couldn't even myself remember it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just going to be calling it a Will I Buy It from now on. So let's see what is up in new makeup, what's coming, what has arrived, what is arriving any moment, and whether I want it or not. Let's get started. So first up, this collection from Lunar Beauty. Now, I loved this blush palette when I first saw it. In fact, I do love it. I think it's very, very beautiful. I think if you don't have a lot of blush, this is a perfect like starter blush palette because you've got the sort of very light shade that you could mix in with others if you're a bit blush shy or you're super fair, or you know, you just want a hint of something on your cheeks. You could mix that with any of the others to make them more muted. It's got richer blushes. Lots of these work beautifully on the eyes. I feel like you've got something for everybody in here. You've got a mauve tone, you've got a peachy, you've got a glowy blush, you've got mattes, you've got a richer bronze shade for deeper skin tones. I think he did a great job. I don't love the packaging, but that's a personal thing. I do think the palette is beautiful, but I have so many blushes. I have all these shades 100 times. So for me, that's gonna be a pass. Next up, these Fenty Beauty SlipShines, pardon me, SlipShine lipstick slash sheer, well, I mean, they call it a sheer shiny lipstick with like lip care in it. So it's like a sort of lip balm lipstick hybrid, which is all I wear in the summer. That is my go-to lip of choice throughout the warmer months. It's all, I love those formulas. I have some YSL formulas like that. I love my Charlotte Tilbury, what they called, Love Glow or something? Superstar lips, the Charlotte Tilbury Superstar lips. Blimey, I mean, get some more coffee in, for crying out loud. I love all these types of lipsticks. As soon as I saw these and saw that orange shade, categoric yes from me. That is, I think it's called Tang Thang. Tang Thang. That's the one that I'm going to be getting. The others, no, pass, easy pass for me. I just want the orange one. I love it. I love it. Next up, these lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury. Speak of the devil and she does appear, although Charlotte is an actual angel. She has 3 new lip shades coming. They are called the Matte Revolution Bridal lipsticks and they've got that cute little lips all over the bullet. I die. These are matte, obviously, like bridal shades. I love that. There's like a shade for each skin tone, a light, a medium and a deep. Bridal perfect matte lip for all brides, which I think is an amazing idea. Glorious. Although, is anyone going to be getting married? Oh, don't know if she thought this through. I feel like I have all these shades. I have so many Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I have them coming literally out of my ears. So yeah, I don't need these, but I think they are beautiful. I just love her lipsticks. So that's why I have so many already and I don't need any more. These eyeshadow palettes from YSL, nothing inspires me to buy these. These just, yeah, that's how I feel about them. I think the packaging is phenomenal. Like, it looks like a glorious clutch bag, but I'd frankly rather just buy a clutch bag than one that's full of eyeshadow that I just, and none of those colours in there really just appeal to me. And as a overall whole of a palette, no thank you. I'm good. This collection from Marc Jacobs, I think if I'd known it was coming a bit more in advance, like it literally just came, I mean, am I the only one who was like, oh, where have you come from? I don't remember anyone telling me you were arriving anytime soon. That's how I felt about this collection. I think the packaging is super cute. The mascara, the lashed mascara, I would definitely like to give that one a try, but I really want to get through my Huda Beauty mascara before I buy any more, because I just want to see how long it stays good for before it starts drying out, because I think that's important to update you guys on, especially as it's so expensive. And there are 2 full-size mascaras in that wand that I really want to see how long they both stay good for. So that's going to be, you know, a few more weeks, I hope, certainly, before I want to try this one, but that's definitely on my list. I love the packaging. The wand looks promising. I like the look of it. The brow, double-ended brow situation, I'm not really that interested in that. I've never got on well with like tinted brow gel type products. They always just turn my brows grey and weird, so I'm not really interested in that. I feel like it's too messy. But the liners, there's an olive liner, I think it's called Oliveu, you know, Oliveu. That liner, I'm definitely picking that up. I think that will look glorious as like a little baby wing with a, you know, a like cargo themed eye. What is she on about? Who knows? A green eye is what I'm trying to say. Greens, khakis, olives. It will just be, I haven't seen, or nor do I own, a liner that shade. So definitely that Oliveu shade of that liner. The eyeshadow palette, I really liked it when I first saw it. I still do like it, but the more I look at it, the more so I realise I have these shades already, times 1000 in my Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, so I don't need that one, but I do think it looks lovely. And if you're looking for like a condensed version of the Metropolis palette for a lot less money, then, you know, maybe that will tickle your pickle. This little eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury, it's called the Desert Haze eyeshadow palette. I was literally putting this in my basket. I have the bronzer, I'm wearing it today in fact, but I was very tempted by that palette. I love the idea of just an everyday, everything you need in a tiny little matte compact. I love the idea of it. But then I saw Mel Thompson's review and she swatched it next to the the Pillow Talk Instant Eye Look palette from Charlotte Tilbury, the larger palette, which is what I have on my eyes today. How convenient. That I already own, and there were 4 basically complete dupes from in that palette. From that palette, there were 4 dupes already existing in the palette. I mean, I'm so tired, guys. The moral of the story is I already own all of those shades in Charlotte Tilbury's formula, so I will not be picking that one up. But it was close, let me tell you, I very nearly did. Next up, these highlighters from D&G. Now, as soon as I saw these pop up on Harrods, I posted it to my Instagram stories. This compact is glorious, isn't it? So pretty. Now, Dolce and Gabbana, not necessarily known for their makeup products as yet, so they're very untried and tested, and I'm nervous. They are pricey, very pricey, and for it to just be like another highlighter, you know, they're all the same, we've seen it all at this point. I'm not really willing to fork out on a brand we don't really know what their makeup vibe is, and 2 that's so expensive. So I'm interested, I see it, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about it, but I definitely want to see some reviews or at least swatches before I drop £50 on another highlight that may or may not work with my skin tone. So that's like a maybe. Dolce and Gabbana have also released these creamy cheek and lip colour products. Again, £48. I'm not a huge cream cheek product type of person. This new Naked Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette, that's an easy pass for me. I feel like that's like half of Soft Glam and half of Norvina palette, the ABH palettes, of which I have both. And yeah, there's nothing in there. I hate those. Am I the only person who hates those Urban Decay pans? Those like rectangular pans? Oh, they just annoy me to look at them. And yeah, I don't own any Urban Decay Naked palettes. because just none of them has ever really pushed me over the edge to purchase them. So yeah, that one isn't going to be my first one. It's just like, I've got it, I don't need it, I don't know. Next up, this from MAC. What is it? What is it? This is like a sneak peek that Trend Mood got hold of. And I mean, I hate to say this, but to me, it reminds me of like Claire's Accessories makeup. I'm so sorry. I like MAC, I do. But this looks like I'd give it to my daughter and she'd put it on my son. This is like, I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying to you. It's like an eyeshadow palette, but it's all shimmer. It's like a rainbow. It's a beautiful, maybe is it for Pride or something? I don't know. It's very beautiful, but is it going on my eyes? No, wouldn't have thought so. So next up, this eyeshadow palette from Kaleidos Makeup. I've never tried anything from them before, and first impressions, like first glance of this eyeshadow palette, if you have been here before, you'll know that this is like not my type of eyeshadow palette. Like this is way beyond being outside of my comfort zone to like outside of my comfort planet, you know? But I saw my friend Mel reviewing this, and my God, the eye look that she came up with out of this palette was one of, if not my favourite ever eye looks that she's done. And that is saying something, okay? Because the woman is a genius. And actually I could see myself using the olive tones in there. There's really only like that top row that is like wildly far beyond my capabilities. The rest of it, I think it's beautiful. I'm definitely going to pass on it because there's just too many shades in there for that size of palette that I will never use. But I actually feel like it's so... Did you see that? A fly just bounced off my forehead. I was nearly killed. Yeah, if you are super into colour, oh my goodness, definitely check out Mel's video. You can get some glorious looks out of there. And actually it's way more wearable than I think it looks when you first see it. So yeah, if you're braver and less dull than me, then, I mean, who's not really? Who isn't? Next up, this collection by MAC is on Honour of Kings, the Honour of Kings collection. So this was kind of teased. I think it was like an Asia exclusive or something, or it came to Asian markets first and then here. I don't know what Honour of Kings is. Is that bad? I don't know. What is it? What is it? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. The packaging is beautiful. All of this, as far as I understand it, is like existing shades and everything from MAC's line, but repackaged for this collection. So for me, this is a pass because I've long owned and purchased anything from MAC that I want or need. So if I haven't already bought it at this point, I don't want it. So I'm not going to be swayed by the super pretty packaging, but it is super pretty packaging. And actually I think if you are just getting started or wanting to try a few bits from MAC, these are like apparently like their best sellers, a lot of their best sellers, so might be worth checking out. But for me, it's an easy pass. I was very curious about these Chantecaille cheek and highlighter duos. They look so beautiful. So these products, there are two cheek palettes which are duos, one blush, one highlight, and then there are some lipsticks. I think they're like lip tints, like a sort of balm hybrid, like we talked about with the Fenty, a similar product to that. I saw my friend Michelle Wong, she reviewed this collection here on YouTube, so check that out for swatches. I was really interested in the compact, the Coral Compact, but having seen it on Michelle, I feel like it's going to be too light for me. But that is the Manta Ray Compact. Both of these compacts have, one has a manta ray, the other has, is it a whale shark? Yeah, I think a whale shark on the front. And these products are supporting Wild Aid, which is a wildlife charity with the aim of reducing global consumption of wildlife products. So that's why the animal theme on all these products. The packaging is just gloriously beautiful. The products look stunning. But yeah, that's something to consider, is both of those compacts look like they're more so leaning towards like light to medium skin. And I'm not sure that the deeper shade is going to work on medium and above skin tone, so that's a little bit disappointing. They're very expensive, but they do look, I mean, they look so beautiful on Michelle, but I'm just not convinced that, I mean, they were both pretty soft on her, and she's obviously much fairer than me, so I'm just not convinced it's going to work on my skin tone, having seen her review. But oh, I mean, they are gloriously beautiful. I literally can't even find anything else to talk about. I'm looking on all of the like sneak peek Instagram accounts. I'm looking on all the beauty websites, the new in sections. I'm really struggling to find many other launches. It's really slim pickings right now. I really need something to come out and just grab me and make me buy it, you know. Yeah, that's what I need. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know of any new upcoming releases that you are super excited about in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.